Looking so crazy in love. They got you looking so crazy in love. But can we get into it though? Can we really get into it? Welcome back to Damien After Dark. If you're new here or you're not subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button below. Also, make sure you like this video so it gets shared out throughout the YouTube community. And join the conversation because I love to hear from you guys. Even though I don't always get to respond, I love to read what you have to say about the video, okay? Now, today's video, I got my Lifesavers gummies. This is not an ad. This is nothing like that. I just got the munchies and I needed something to snack on. Now, I'm not going to eat it during the video, so don't worry. Let me swallow. This is a review for the trailer for the new Blueface and Chrisean show, okay? Don't worry. We're going to make sure when this show airs, we're going to break down every episode, all right? And I got some things to say when it comes to this review. We have a lot to get into this when it comes to this trailer because there's a lot of factors at play right now that I don't think everyone is really understanding. So I want to get into that. If y'all see me looking over here, I'm looking at my computer. So, but first of all, let's just start out by saying it's no secret that Chrisean and Blueface have had this public romance, wild Bonnie and Clyde, Whitney and Bobby, crazy, in my opinion, a more twisted modern day version than everything I just said. But yeah, it's just no secret that they've got this tumultuous relationship that is played out on social media. It's played out in the blogs. We've seen their domestic violent whirlwind craziness going on. And I would be lying if I said that I didn't expect ZEUS to exploit this. But they're going to. They're going to. And I figured they were going to capitalize off of these two, especially Chrisean, being that she is their talent, right? We really know Chrisean through baddies. Yes, she did Blueface Girls Club or whatever it was called, but the world really knows her from baddies, right? Now look, nobody is forcing Blueface or Chrisean to film this show. I mean, this is coming from a girl who had sex on Instagram Live. I mean, just before I started filming this, she was getting her pussy ate on live. No lie. You can go look right now. It's on the Shade Room, too. So, it's safe to say that, I mean, yes, they're exploiting the relationship, but nobody's forcing Blueface or Chrisean to sign on the dotted line to do this show, right? They're giving their lives up. They're agreeing to do this. However, at what point does it become too much? At what point does it become too much to show? Like, at the same time, like, I'm kind of conflicted here. Of course, I do feel like it's a lot to see because we're going to get into the trailer and we're going to get into the things that we saw in the trailer. But at some point, it's like, damn, ZEUS, is there anything that you won't show to make $1 off of? Because let me just say this, and some of y'all already know this. ZEUS is making a fucking killing off of these people, okay? I'm talking big bank off of these people. Allegedly, when Bad Boys aired, they made like $8 million that first week. And I mean, it's sort of believable because they're getting a big viewership. The CEO of ZEUS is kind of playing it smart because he pays these places like the Neighborhood Talk, the Shade Room. He pays these people to post about these shows, and that draws in viewers because the Shade Room and the Neighborhood Talk and all that, they have a younger audience, right? So, and I said allegedly about the Bad Boys thing, so we don't know the exact numbers. That's just what a cast member said. They allegedly made $8 million off the first season, but I would not doubt that because it's $6 a month to subscribe. So if you do the math and divide that by, you know what, they need a couple million people to subscribe to make that $8 million. So I believe it. But a few of these scenes, we're going to get into the actual trailer. Now, the trailer doesn't show Blueface and Chrisean physically fighting, right? It doesn't show them actually fighting. But I can imagine that we're going to get something from those fights because we've seen it, right? We've seen it play out on social media. We've seen it play out in the blogs. We've seen Chrisean and Blueface go live and, you know, do their thing. We see them fighting, or the aftermath of them fighting. Somebody's got a black eye. We seen Chrisean in the club a few months ago just walk up to him and punch him out of nowhere. We've seen them fighting over what's in his phone, what's not in his phone, who's in his phone. But the trailer didn't actually show any physical altercations between the two. But I still think we're going to see something from their fight in the show. ZEUS is not going to shy away from it, right? They're going to show it all. Now, a few of the scenes, why I say that, why we'll see some of it, is because a few of those scenes, Chrisean's hair was disheveled. And I can't say much because my hair looks like shit right now. I just got out of the shower. But Chrisean's hair is disheveled. We see bruises, we see some red marks on their arms, you know, there's some scenes where she's crying and she's screaming in the phone and she's in the car driving away really fast. Now, whether that came from them fighting, we'll have to wait and see, but we do know that they have hit one another. That's not anything alleged. We've seen it. I will say that regardless if ZEUS is right or wrong for showing us this content, it happens every day. It happens every day. We all know someone who has been in a toxic relationship like Blueface and Chrisean. If we're not that person ourselves, right? I was in a similar relationship to them. I've been in something very similar to where you have these ups and downs in your relationship and you have this physical abuse. Just a little quick detour. In the relationship that I was in, the guy I was dating, I was literally standing at the top of my stairs in my house. And I had like an apartment townhouse, you know, you have the upstairs and the townhouse. So it's like I had 2 floors in my apartment, and I was at the very top of my stairs, and I was arguing with the guy that I was dating, and I was like turning around leaving to go downstairs because I used to de-escalate by going to a different level of the house. And as I was turning around to go down the stairs, he literally pushed me down a huge, like, a flight of 15 stairs. Like, talking about things like that, like getting thrown into the wall, all types of crazy shit. Now, I fought back. Y'all know a pussy hoe can never. I fought back, right? But just to say, like, we all deal with this kind of stuff. And even though ZEUS is, whether they're showing it or not, it's relatable. Like, this is some putting the real in reality TV, because we're seeing things that real couples go through. Now, is it toxic? Absolutely. Is it degrading and hard to watch? Absolutely. I'm sure some people are not going to watch, but I guarantee you that a lot of people are going to tune into this show because it's very relatable. It really is. And if we haven't been in that ourselves, we've had parents who've been in situations like that and we've grown up seeing it. We've had brothers or sisters that have been in relationships like that we've witnessed. Now, here's some different key points of the trailer that I wanted to talk about. Now, first of all, before I get into that really quick, the trailer did what the trailer was supposed to do, okay? The trailer gave what was supposed to be given, because what a trailer is supposed to do is draw the audience in, reel the viewers in. It's kind of like the first sentence of a book or the back of a book when you read it. Like, we have short attention spans as humans, so we need something to pull us in, right? And the trailer did that. So I have to say good job to whoever did that trailer. It looks like we're going to see the rise of Chrisean's career throughout the season. So if there's anything positive coming out of it for her, I mean, we do get to see that. We're seeing her at radio stations. We're seeing her walking through crowds of fans, screaming her name and taking pictures. We hear somebody in the trailer, which I believe is Whack 100. They call him Whack 100. I don't know if that's him or not. Maybe y'all can tell me in the comments if that was him or not. We see him in the trailer say, the things that are happening in your career is crippling his career. He said the things that are happening in Chrisean's career is crippling Blueface's career. I'm like, are you smoking crack? Are you smoking crack? Excuse me, sir. What are y'all saying the same to Blue? The things that Blue is doing in his life is crippling her career. Neither of them are innocent in this situation, okay? And if anything, I don't think either one of them is crippling anything. I think they're helping each other's career. What is this dude talking about? I'm sensing jealousy. I'm sensing hate, haterade. Whoever this dude is that y'all got around y'all, Chrisean, no good. Because I mean, I'm sure if he's stepping in, maybe because of the fighting, and let me just say this: he should have said, "Your antics that you and Blueface, y'all's antics are going to cripple you guys' career." That's what he should have said instead of blaming it all on her. Because if anything has come out of their relationship, it's celebrity. Think about it, y'all. Nobody was checking for Blueface before he and Chrisean got together, right? He had that song. He was a one-hit wonder. I'm just going to keep it all the way 100. Blueface was a one-hit wonder. He had that one song, Bust Down Tatiana. It was all over the radio for a year. We never heard from him again. Then him and Chrisean start dating. He does Blueface Girls Club, right? Chrisean does Baddies. So I think had he not got with her, he wouldn't be where he is right now. And had she not gotten with him, she wouldn't be where she's at right now. Now, halt. I know some of y'all are saying, well, Blueface was famous before he met Chrisean. Yes, but Blueface celebrity was down here. He started dating Chrisean. They started having all these antics and being in the media. Now they're right here together, or up here. Okay, some of you might say, well, Chrisean had fame before him. She did the show. She did Blueface Girls Club. Then they started dating, so she had her own little clout. Well, she was on Baddies, and they got together maybe before, but she was introduced to Baddies. Then they have all this shit that's going on now. She's up here. I think the things that they have gone through over the last year in the public eye has just risen their celebrity. They say all publicity is good publicity, right? Whether they're in the media fighting or not, it's good for their career. Now, right now, in my opinion, not even my opinion, this is a fact. I don't care what nobody says. Blueface and Chrisean are big public figures right now, especially when it comes to the culture. You can't really ask anybody, especially anybody that's under the age of 30, do you know who Blueface and Chrisean are? They're going to know, most of them, not everybody. Now, in one of the scenes in the trailer, we see Chrisean screaming into the phone. She's fighting with Blue. So without a doubt, we're going to see their arguments. We're going to see their fights. I think ZEUS is going to be behind the scenes salivating at all of it. They love it. They're just, they're going to make a lot of money off this show. They really are. People are going to tune in. They're going to want to see it. And like I said earlier, a lot of people can relate to this kind of drama, this kind of toxicity in relationships. So that's going to be a good thing that I could say coming out of it. Not the fact that it's toxic, but the fact that people can watch it and relate. That, oh shit, I've been through this. Oh shit, I watched this growing up, Now, we hear Blue tell Rock at one point, they're in the car, and he says, you're a fucking criminal. Well, gee, thanks. I mean, shit, I'm sure your significant other wants to hear that if they've been in trouble with the law. You're a fucking criminal. So if that gives us any little insight into what their relationship's like and how they talk to one another. We also see Blue's mother. Now, Blueface's mother has been all in the blogs, all over the media, talking about her relationship with her son, talking about, her issues with Chrisean and how he chose Chrisean over the family and all that different stuff, right? You've seen it. She's been all over the Shade Room and things like that. She did an interview with Tasha K, if you want to go check that out, telling her side of the story. Well, we see her in one of the scenes for the trailer too. We also see Chrisean and Blue over here, and we see his mother and some other girl, and they're talking to one another, and they're kind of arguing. And at one point, we see Blue punch towards his mother. Now, he didn't punch his mother. I don't think that's what happened. But he did punch in that general area towards that group of people. So I don't know what was going on there. We'll have to see what happens. And then towards the end, the very end of the trailer, we see this middle-aged man, probably a little older than middle-aged. Look like it might be Chrisean's father. I don't know if it's his father or if it's Blueface's father. But whoever that man was, he punches Blueface. We see him swing at Blue. I think the hit lands and then the trailer ends. So I don't know who that was. If y'all know who that was, put that in the trailer. Also, if you know who it was that said you're going to ruin his career with your antics, if y'all know who that was, put that in the comments as well. I think it was Whack 100. So yeah, that's a breakdown of the trailer. I want to know from y'all, are you going to watch this show? And do y'all want me to review this show? I'm pretty sure I'm going to, but I wanted to hear from y'all if y'all want me to review it. Let me know if you're going to watch it. Also, how do you feel about them showing their whole domestic violence situations on camera? And do you feel like ZEUS is exploiting the couple and they're taking it too far by showing this kind of content? I want to hear from you. Make sure you chime in below, comment below, join the conversation, and let me know what you think. Also, subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers, and we're so close. And make sure you like this video so it gets shared out throughout the YouTube community. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next time on Damien After Dark. See you.